Hello friends, it's Ziya. Welcome back to my channel. You might remember this little makeup look that I did a while back. Well, today is the same day, but I don't know when these videos are going to go up, you know what I mean? But for you guys, it's been a while since I made this eye look. And since I am not a fan of it, I am going to be covering it up. So I decided to show you guys a trick that I do when I cover up my eyeshadow that gets a little out of hand. So usually when my eyeshadow does get out of hand, I do not put on false lashes. But in the spirit of finishing the last video, I put on falsies. But now I'm taking them off because they are just going to get in the way this time. This was not planned, it just so happened that this did not turn out well. So I figured I'd show you guys just a video on how I do this on its own. I think I included this trick in another video, however, it was like mixed in a makeup tutorial, so I decided I'd show you guys again. So usually, like I said, when I do make a mistake with my eyeshadow, I don't go on and do my liner and put on lashes and everything, but I did do it for the last video because I wanted to have a complete-ish look. So I'm just going to start showing you. Hopefully it turns out as well as it usually does whenever I mess up my eyeshadow. So I'm going to do it on this eye and then you will see the difference. Like this has everything and this will not. So I'm not going to do anything to my lower lash line because that actually isn't too bad and I could just add on to it and fix that later. But my lid is the problem, okay? So I'm going to take my favorite concealer, I forgot the word. I'm going to take my favorite concealer, which is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I have this in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to pat this onto my lid. It's covering up pretty damn well. And I'm not dragging, just patting. Pat, 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 pat. Putting on a really, really thick layer here. So you see, this concealer is very thickly applied. And now I'm just going to take my makeup sponge. It's dirty because I just did my makeup. And I'm just going to pat it. Not really blending it out. I'm just pushing it in. And when I get to the outside, I'm going to try to thin it as much as I can with the tip of my sponge. You can still see a little bit of that blue picking out. So I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and apply it to where that blue is, right on the edge. That might not be the blue, that might be my eyeliner. Because usually I don't have anything ever picking out when I do this. Lightly patting it into place. And it's pretty much completely covered. So now, I'm looking for my stuff. I'm going to take my Airspun Translucent Extra Coverage Powder. And this works so well for like everything. Going to close my eye and just apply this pretty thickly to my eyelid. And yeah, it's covered. Now that that is on, I'm going to pat it with a brush. So what I'm doing is just I'm patting the powder away, and it's also pushing the powder in to the concealer so that you have like a seamless look left over. You see? And some of my powder fell onto my face, but it's okay because it's just the translucent powder. And that is how I cover up my mistakes. So if you do mess up your eyeshadow, do not go on and put eyeliner on everything, because I feel, zoom you guys in, I feel like my liner is still showing up a bit out here, and this area, this is another area that you have to be careful with because it's the inner corner, but that can always be fixed once you apply more of your eyeshadow that you're going to be wearing. And that, my loves, is how I get this disaster to a blank slate over again. Now it's like I never put anything on, so I could just restart and do everything the way I want to do it. Really, really easy little trick here. I know sometimes eyeshadow can totally get out of hand and get really, really, especially when you're working with new products. So if you do have a mishap and you want to fix it, then just use that little trick. So that's it. That's my let's put the hair down. Alright, that's the little trick that I use whenever I need to go from this to this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you have not already. I make new videos every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I hope you guys stick around to see those because I would love to have you guys as part of my tiny little growing YouTube family. So thank you guys so much once again, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.